Alright, let's see. A day job parked here in a police station of all places. I got Force of Nature for beating up PPD. It seemed just kind of appropriate. And I figure we can wrap up tonight's stream by going into Dark Astoria and finishing off the next arc. Is that a tunnel? That's a tunnel. Let's just take that. Whoosh. There it is. Alright, let us... There she is. Well, if it isn't Tabez, you can imagine that I wasn't surprised when you and I were here in Dark Astoria. You and I have quite a history together, don't we? There's a time at the bottom of Cole's Tower. You gave me quite the thrashing, didn't you? Did I? I have no recollection of whatever she's talking about. So we got that going for us. That's neither here nor there. Today you and I are talking in order to deal with this little problem that the primal people have, which is Diabolique. Yes, well, I didn't imagine she'd skip off to Primal Earth after getting her talisman back. I was really hoping she'd continue making a scene in First Ward. Did we fight Diabolique in First Ward? Oh yeah, we did. Did we fight Praetor Duncan in First Ward? Hold on. I'm trying to remember the whole storyline back there. Anyway, what do you know about her presence here? She's an evil ghost that doesn't belong to the world living. After she gained her freedom in First Ward, she must have fled our dimension to come to this one. I guess that she wasn't too sure what she was looking for when she arrived, but she sensed the power of this Mott growing stronger. Diabolique somehow working together with Mott now. That part I have no idea about. I do know her presence here is responsible for the Talents of Vengeance showing up. They have been tracking her down for who knows how long. Myself and the Olympian have looked into. It seems the Talents recruited the Knives to purge the world of so-called injustice. I guess those Harpies had their eye on Primal Earth for far too long and realized there's a lot of work to do. I have a way of tracking her down. Cole had her amulet for just so long that has distinct aura about it. That's how we knew she was in Primal Earth in the first place. She's a foolish little ghost. Should have known she can't escape from me. Well, of course, Tabez. I can tell she's in Founders Falls right now. That's odd. I don't guess she's in Founders Falls because of Numina. I don't know what she could be doing there, but 29 is telling me that Mott's forces have joined her, as in really joined her, like tentacles shooting out into Founders Falls. Now you care a great amount. I'm actually a little morbidly curious myself as to how it looks. I can only imagine. Excuse me, what would happen if the Knives weren't destroyed? Now I sort of want to imagine it. But we have no time. Look, we need to get to Founders Falls and have that little annoyance once and for all. Alright, let's go. Oh, this mission. So anyway, we have to lead her very slowly over to there. Just like this. Actually, I guess I don't know if it has to be slow. Like, maybe we just go over there and she'll eventually show up. which would be really nice, but that's not how escorts tend to work, and I don't want to lose her and then have to find her again and yada yada. So we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. So just enjoy the music for a second. I'm going to mute my microphone, sip my drink, just kind of chillax after that very stressful Spelunky run we did. Bone Spawn and Ravagers are cool, aren't they? I think they're pretty cool looking. Oh, you sneaky sneakerson. I like the alterations of the map with the big, you know, like Mott death tentacles and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, we get here, then we should trigger a cutscene. Yeah. So sad, Duncan. You think you can tame me? The towns couldn't do it. It's just too bad I won't get to destroy Numina. But not Mott needs me to handle blah blah blah. What? Why isn't my device working? This isn't how it's supposed to be. I'm getting out of here, Tabez. What's this about the Circle of Thorns? So now if you're a normal person, this is where you go, alright, I'm going to hit the button and get out of here, right? However, we have optional objectives, and we're on our way to go do the optional objectives, because this is what we do here. Hello, guys. Goodbye, guys. Not that Greycon regular spawns are going to slow me down much, but you know, we have an objective and we are going to do it. Plenty of time for us to do some really silly things. The next two story arcs have big missions that I just absolutely love. Looking forward. What map is this? This is Founders Falls with Mott. So we're doing Praetor Duncan's arc right now. So it's the same as the Founders Falls Mayhem map, just without the Mayhem parts, and with giant Mott tentacles and red skies and evil everywhere. Notice how I said evil, not evil. Evil. Yes, actually, they should be forbidden. That's right, I said it. I went there. I ain't putting up with their ice patches or their eating each other for power or whatever it is that they're getting up to these days. You know, they wanna do that kind of hootenanny. They can go back to whatever dimension Tyleku like exiled them to. All right. Sheesh. I've seen spawns in some really goofy spots sometimes on this map. Wait. Was that an enemy standing there? What did I see? I swear I saw somebody standing there. Okay, I'm losing it. That's alright. Now, we could leave at any time just by going back to the entrance, but we're not. We're a helper. Like my dog was. We are a helper. We're here to help. And as always happens, I have missed one spawn somewhere. There. Why is there a group back here? And there's still a civilian somewhere. And also through wiki reading, these towns of interest are different than the Praetorian ones. Leads towards defeat badge. I don't know, I just punch them all. Like that seems to work pretty well. Okay, definitely not back here. So where is the last spawn? Not down there. They're not in this anywhere. I think it would show on the map. Thanks to that beautiful, amazing map technology. But ooh, yeah, we can't make it easy on you, Dr. Elizibar, PhD. All too simple. I'm just completely baffled as to where this last spawn is. Gone over this whole map. We have gone over this whole dang map. Okay, we checked there. Right under that lip. Nope. Nothing under that lip. Been here, we checked that. We checked this. We've been up here, we've checked that. There's nothing down here. Let's just get some altitude. Up. Alright. You gotta be here somewhere, buddies. We checked here at the fountain, right? Like, we've checked this multiple times. Did we check here? Full space? There's nothing there. I guess the answer is yes, we did in fact check. This happens every time I do this. I don't know why I keep doing it like this. I was like, I gotta get the bonus objective. You go in the bank? No, we can't go in the bank. It was worth a try. Okay, see, there's just nothing else here. I'm just completely confused. Bruh. Bruh. What? Wait. We hadn't freed this guy, even though we beat up the people standing right next. Oh my. Ooh. It's so frustrating. It was supposed to be a simple thing, Tabez. But Diabolic keeps making this more and more annoying. First she gets away when I confronted her in Nerva, then she gets away in the Knives of Vengeance base, and now she gets away in Founders Falls. She did say something interesting this time though, didn't she, about the Circle of Thorns. Now thinking about it, 29 mentioned to me those robe guys had a lot to do with Dark Astoria. There's a connection here. Okay. Little Diabolic, you keep running from us, but you can't hide. No, eventually we'll find you and get you. Looks like she's in some sort of cavern system beneath Dark Astoria. Maybe it has something to do with those Circle of Thorns she mentioned. Yep. Wow. The creature sent Diabolic to investigate Circle of Thorns. Perhaps there's something else in this place that could be a clue. Okay, yep, sure. You're such a good little girl. Oh boy. Oh boy. Check in the cave over there. For now, I'm being along to help you. I've decided to keep myself out of direct combat for the time being. Decide that if you can, it'd be best to try to get as much information as you can out that Diabolic regarding Mott. You know she's going to escape at any rate, since you don't have a plan. You might as well use that to your advantage and trick her into revealing more information in the form of gloating. You'll have to be prepared for anything. I'm so ready already. I'm already ready. Already. That's how ready I am. Already. Wow, you sent me all the way to the far corner of the map? Okay. Cool. This part of Ormega seems more dead than usual. And up ahead, we hear the sounds of combat. Okay, we do a little bip bop right there. Well, you handle the rest, sunshine. I've already spent too long here. Here's what I found out. And now we have a clue somewhere. That's okay. There's Bella Rose. You and all this cursed place. What? Done much in the name of injustice. You'll be destroyed in these caverns. Yeah, okay. Sure she will. Sorry, Bella Rose. I'll talk to you in a second. I gotta deal with these people that are attacking us first. Yeah, so she's like way down the path of losing hope. We meet again, don't we? So except for the first time you saw her, it looks like she hasn't slept for days. Red veins cover the whites of her eyes. The city, it never forgets, even after all I've done to get away from it. Away from my birthplace, away from the deaths of my family. It still hasn't forgotten me. I see them even now, right behind you, their heads in their hands, yelling at me for killing them. All the people I've killed to get to where I am, to become an incarnate, they follow me. They hound me at every step. The city wanted me back. They wanted me back, you see. Some sort of powerful magic. I can't leave this city. Dude, Olympian 29 is just mauling everything back there. It's great. I wanted to, but now I have to get to the heart of it. They want me to get there too. My father and mother begged me to do it for them, for their lives. Bella Rose, snap out of it. She says you silently before vanishing in a puff of smoke. Oh, man. Vanishing like a magician. Diabolic faces partial out of reality, ensure you cannot attack her before speaking. My favorite person in the world, Tabez. I really should thank you. After all, if you hadn't saved me from Serene, why, I'd actually been dead. Really, all this shouldn't be possible without it. You know, why are you guys doing that? Just leave me alone. Wait, is the Olympian here? He's here while we've been reading. Nice. Look at him go. He's handy. Let's get down to business. I suppose Praetor Duncan told you I'd be here. It's annoying to me that she can know where I am all the time, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and heal this guy. There you go, buddy. Yeah, look at that. She doesn't know how to trap me, and I made sure that all the little tricks that worked on the pathetic Numina won't work on me. So, shall you and I fight now, Tabez? You truly wish to trust my true power. Got me beat. It's a pity. I was hoping you'd have more fight in you. It was simple, really. I felt called here when I left First Ward. I could feel the presence of Mott trying to just burst through into Dark Astoria. I offer my services to it, of course. It's a god of death, and I am one who can control death. Made the perfect pair. Mott accepted my request to worship it, and now I can move as freely as I want. It was quite pleased to see all the death that resulted from my mere passing, your presence, yeah. Yep, left Mott plenty of time to deal with the circle. You're clever, very clever indeed. I won't reveal anything else to you. Mott had a plan for you within here. Oh man, look at that. She's a little scared. A powerful member of the Towns of Vengeance has now arrived to claim Diabolique, but I believe the plan can be put on hold. Alright, well, let's go find the Mother Kira's, and I think there's a glowy in here too. No, we need the next one. Yeah, here we go. Do we end up in a big, like, temple-y room or something here? Yeah, alright. Let's beat you up. And there's the glowy. Beautiful. And we're out. Olympian 29 can keep punching all he wants, but we are GON gone. Scared, the Circle of Thorns are currently being wiped out by Mott's power, but they had once sealed him back in the time of Cimarora. Diabolique fled from First War with her freedom. Formed an alliance with Mott, hoping to gain even more power than she already had. She has become possibly one of Mott's major lieutenants and is helping it spread chaos and destruction throughout the world. Is information known? Call up Praetor Duncan. Time is now. We're in luck! Diabolique was running to Mott's graveyard when she suddenly stopped. Can you believe that? It's our time to strike. Well, your time. 29 will be there shortly. I received a potentially useful tool from Praetor Sinclair that could help us contain Diabolique. Praetor 29 and I will see you soon. Alright, well, let's get over 0.65 miles this way. This is a little bit of a jog. Yes, sir. A little bit of a JOG jog. Hold on. Sorry, I wanted the Incarnate Circle of Thorns kill credit here. There we go. You get out of here. Go, shoo. Alright, we are now confronting Diabolique. See what is holding Diabolique. What could it possibly be? Why, it's Sirocco and his archenemy, Seraphina. Arrived just in time. It's coincidental that our paths have crossed at this moment. Sirocco, are you sure about this? I would hate to start believing you only for this to be a trap. We are fine. Ma's true power lies within the graveyard. As long as we made peace with ourselves, he cannot take us. Even as we speak, his army marches to free me. Oh no. Hold off Mod's forces, no problem. I'm just gonna hit the button. There we go. Just go crazy, guys. Hurry back. Tell your leader you'll need more men. Careful, Praetor Duncan. We are not safe here. Well, looks like you want a job done right. You go to Primal Earth. We'll be carting Diabolique off now. Say goodbye to your friends, Tammy. Are you foolish enough to think I am still limited? My feasting to just the graveyard? Oh, my domain! Demonstrate my growing power. What? Ready for it. Praetor Duncan, run! Seraphina, you must be sure to make a stand with Tabez. Let the beast come to us. We shall slay it as many times as is required. I love that line, man. I love that line. Let the beast come to us. We shall slay it as many times as is required. It is done, but I'm sure it will return. I really enjoy his line there. God, this is ridiculous. Thomas, you know how long it took me to manufacture an Olympian like number 29? Who's going to protect me now? I swear I was angry at Diabolique, but now I'm really going to enjoy tearing her apart piece by little piece. I received a message or something from that Sirocco. He said that him and his skimpy little genie were surveying the graveyard when they saw that ugly little ghost running away. That's when they held her down. That's it. We are going to end her once and for all. Diabolique is stopped now somewhere within the tunnel system that runs near the graveyard. She's probably gathering her power there. I didn't get the chance to use the device Sinclair made before, but now I will. I'm going to go into that tunnel system with you. Set the device up at the entrance. It'll prevent her from doing her vanishing trick. Precisely. Oh, she's going to wish she didn't cross me. Diabolique does not know pain like I do, and I will make sure to save her every delicious... Wow, this lady meant it while I make her endure ghostly pain like she never could imagine. I'm done talking. It's time for action. You better bring everything you got because Diabolique is not going to hold back. Not when she's cornered like this. Boom! Drop down to the tunnel behind the movie theater. Where else would the door be? I'll get the device going. Sinclair's right. Diabolique will be trapped. By the time you reach her, I should have it ready. Okay. More importantly, we got Numina here, who we're actually just going to let do a bunch of fighting on her own. Like Olympian 29, she's just going to follow us. And we are gonna go to our next objective. Which I think should be down this path. Yeah, this ought to curve around in a funny direction here. And way down here will be Detective Hop. Probably by the time we get done reading all the text, Newman will catch up to us. Yeah, here we go. Question marks. Let's go find the question marks. Now, you might remember Detective Hop from such things as the first story arc in Dark Astoria. We just got apostate. What are you doing here? I remember you. We met some time ago. I have been in the city for too long. This place was once familiar to me, a home. I called this place home once. I was part of the police force here, just a rookie. My grandfather was a police officer when the fog first rolled around in the 50s. He always warned me that it would come again. That I'd have to be ready to defend our city. The fog came, and so did the Pantheon. The zombies, I fought them. But to my shame, I ran, Tabez. I heard their voices calling for my help, but I was out of ammunition. It was suicide. I ran while I heard their voices crying out for me to save them. Maybe that's why I ended up back here from that cursed case. He stares at you silently before walking away in a daze. I told you Newman was going to catch up to us. Oh, is that a BP mask? Yeah, it is. Yoink! Mine now, sucker. Another spirit of death. Yeah, we'll punch you too. Wow, that's all very pink, Numina. Thank you for being so pink. She can catch up to us here. I'm just going to get started. See, we need to get in the pelvis, and then we can follow the spine. Yep, there we go. Now we got it. Dude, she gave me a fortitude. What's happening? Why can't I escape? Tabez, this is your doing. Yes, yes it is. And Numina will get here at some point, and when she does, Diabolique will just splatter. Your power is nothing compared to Mott. I am connected to it now. I will become more. You understand, Mott will become a well soon enough, a new source of unlimited power. Yeah, maybe. You don't know why the BP get the giant crystal things even with the whole Mott deal? Same reason. Sorry. Same reason Arachnos in the 60s, or Longbow in the 60s, like somebody in the 60s, has access to like BCUs and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. When they proliferated stuff back to various factions later in the game, they didn't consider, like, you know, the realities of the universe. Like, how can people have, like, Praetorian space guns before the Praetorian War? How can they have Praetorian robots before the Praetorian War? We just have to live with it. And in particular, I think the Ravagers with the giant crystal things, I think that's ice. Because their powers are like cold based. They're like the chill of death. So I think that's why they have like the crystal things on them. There will come a day when your face will be covered in blah blah. I can't wait for that day to come. Ah. That wraps it up for me. I'll be reporting back to Cole. I'm sure you can handle the rest of this, huh? Alright, let's go talk to Apex. Third time we're meeting, huh, sweetheart? I haven't forgotten that whole trick you pulled with that moronic MacArthur punk, but I'm told that I should be letting that lie in the past, so I am. Looks like you took care of that ghost chick. Too bad. Guess I got it a little too late to lend a hand against her. Anyway, you probably saw yourself, this Mott creature just broke one of those barriers of power. We can absorb anyone he wants. Yep. Probably safe for now. If he hadn't destroyed the Knives of Vengeance, Mott's power would have grown way further than right now. The guy ordering me around has a proposal. Alright. Key lies in Cimarora. You found out what information about this. Or you found that. Yeah. Blah. We found that information. Got it. The guy gave me orders, said that you're supposed to play a key role in all of that, or that you already did, but now it is the time when you go back and actually do it. I don't know, it's time travel stuff, which I frankly can't stand, almost as much as I can't stand the fact that I've been told not to say the name of the guy who's ordering me around. It's the Dream Doctor, dude. I already know. The mysterious letter writer. Now, the good thing is that theoretically, if you travel back in time to Cimarora right now, come back with barely a few minutes past, you're sent back to the right time. Just pick one? Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be a problem since you're already a member of the group. When you get to Cimarora, you'll want to talk to somebody named Sister Solaris. When you get there, things should be set up so that she's been told about Mott and that you'll arrive at a coincidental time to deal with it. The guy ordered me around, said you better know him, or you know him as the letter writer, and he's going to be there waiting for you. Alright, great. Good stuff. Did I say Apex? It's Ajax. No. That's not Apex. I might have said Apex. It's Ajax. The guy you beat up in Doug MacArthur's arc. Who's actually the second Ajax. Because he kills the first Ajax by accident and gets his powers. So no, that's not Apex. His sole power is invulnerability. Like, he's completely invulnerable. Except when he's not. Which is how you beat him up. Well, top bad season wrapped up here, though I wish I could have destroyed Diabolique with my own hands. It's a little suiting that Mott consumed her. I guess hopefully she's going to be slowly devoured for the rest of eternity. Fun. Been fun working together, I guess, but now I'm heading back home. Of course, I won't be getting any fanfare for helping destroy Diabolique, given that TPN is rolling non-stop anti-Cole messages. But that's the way it goes when you're sitting on a position of power in a place that's collapsing. Alright. Go ahead and get Sister Solaris as a contact, then... Here we go. Emperor Cole ordered Praetor Duncan to bring Diabolique back alive. Duncan, as she is, decided to ignore the order, because he can destroy Diabolique. However, she wasn't doing this entirely for the sake of Emperor Cole. Pretoria, in her mind, is a failing dream. Most of the Praetors are either dead or missing, and Cole's grip on the populace is slipping. Soon, she'll be a Praetor of nothing. However, if she were to gain favor within Primal Earth, she could have power and control once again on the side that's clearly the winner. Duncan would have to show the people of Primal Earth that she could be trusted. Hence her work against Diabolique. Now, Duncan intends to go to Pretoria and report back to Cole. Her Duncan plans for this to be her last interaction with the Emperor. After hearing about Praetor Tillman's utter destruction, Duncan decided it would be best to change sides before it was too late. She plans on tracking down the new leaders of the Resistance and offering her help to bring down Cole. Her Duncan believes she will become instrumental in Cole's downfall, bringing her a place of power in her soon-to-be new home of Primal Earth. And she's one cold lady. Like ice. She enters the warehouse that was set up for her. The scientists have left already as they plan on disabling the portal once she goes through. Duncan grumbles, seeing yourself back in Darker Story. Oh, this is perfect. She's antimatter. I loved you, Megan. I did everything for you. I even gave up my own praetorship to help you. Why? Why'd you let me do all those things? You led me on. You used me. How could you do such a thing? You chose to do it all, Raymond. You ruined me. You were the beginning of the end for my life, for my career, for my reputation. Do you know what would have happened if I still had my praetorship? It would have made Praetor a better place. Better than Barry ever could. My technology would have lasted. It would have stopped the resistance. Stopped the primals. But no. You had to put your own selfish desires in front of everyone else. Why can't you just take the blame, Megan? Why couldn't you accept the consequences of your action? Look. It ain't working. Duncan heard a familiar voice in her mind. It was Chimera. Oh, look. There's Chimera. Duncan, it's been a while. You don't talk to me as much as you used to, ever since the incident. I believed what you said about your mother, that she was working against Cole. The evidence was all there. She was planning on using her status as a beloved figure among the people to topple the Emperor, that she was getting forces to make a strike and take leadership for herself. I killed her after everything you told me, everything you showed me. You took the credit, of course. I could not have my actions be made public, and yet, when it was discovered that the evidence was false, that your mother never tried to make a move against Cole, I was the one who was to blame. You set your own mother up to die, and for what? Was it because you were known as the daughter of Miss Liberty, not as Megan Duncan? Was it because you were always attached to her? That you never felt like you earned your place of power? Your actions kept me from becoming something greater than I am. I was never given the opportunities that White had. The keys or Barry were given. I was to keep the shadows. While an air of doubt lingered over everything, all because your selfish desire to further your own reputation. Yawn. Are we done here? The voice of Duncan's mother echoed through her mind. Oh, please, mother, that I killed. You think I'll be sad about that? Man, this lady. You know, we just did the time travel mission where Miss Liberty comes to save Miss Liberty, and here we are with a Miss Liberty that killed Miss Liberty. Woo! It's all related. I gave you life, Megan. I brought you into this world, yet you destroyed me. I would have loved you no matter what. I was the one person who cared about you without conditions, without your having to do anything. You disgraced me in front of my own father, your grandfather. Made him ashamed of me, crushed both his heart and my own. Was it worth it? All that you did just to gain power within Praetoria, was it worth it now that you see it all collapse before your very eyes? ... You see that now, don't you? The manipulation, the deceit you use. Keys, Sinclair, White, even my own father. To gain all this power in Praetoria, yet none. Or now you're seeing all that fade away. All that power you valued, all the fame and glory fading away. You have no one who would trust you in Primal Earth, no one will bow to you. Not when they know you're a Praetor. Instead of keep helping your grandfather, you would seek to bring him down. To abandon him in his final moments. I have a plan, Mother. Now go away. And now, the Emperor. Good old tyrant. I want to make Praetoria a better place, the best place. I believed you were to be trusted, more than my own daughter, yet I realized you were nothing but a spoiled brat. Did you think I didn't understand that Keys took the fall for you? That you had to be behind the destroyers? I cast Keys away because he was idiotic enough to let you blind him, like I once was. Do you wonder, Megan, why I chose to send you to handle the situation of Primal Earth? It was because I hoped you would not return, that Mott would devour you. Sinclair is rated moments notice to go to Primal Earth to deal with the situation. You were a disappointment, Megan. You became predictable, becoming a nuisance in nearly every matter in Praetoria, all because of your desire for enjoyment, for power, and now you seek to even betray me. Begin your quest for power in Primal Earth. Realize the futility of your actions, you will never have what you want. You will always need more. Build your home on sand, Megan. Everything you have, everything you are, will crumble to the sea and be washed away. You will not be remembered. You will die alone and unhappy. You can do nothing to stop it. Praetor Duncan heard no one else being summoned. It was time to get out. And then what happens? No, you! I killed you! Yeah, Mott killed you. You should be gone. Mott transformed me, my little Duncan. And we have special plans for you. Why won't you just die? Because there's still too much for me to do. Come along, dear. Cue the chompers. Cole will save me. You'll see. Chomp, 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 chomp. Bye-bye. Waka waka waka. Yeah, pretty much she got Pac-Man'd. You are correct. Alright. That'll do us. Praetor Duncan's story arc finished. We got 2 more Incarnate arcs left in Dark Astoria. Well, I guess one's technically in Cimarora, but it's the same plot line. And then, like, we're running out of stuff to do. I'm almost incarnated. Like, life is pretty good. Ryu Long, XLG, whoever else is still out there lurking, thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to start making my way to bed, but not before I day job park in the police station, because this amuses me a lot. Because we have the badge for having beaten up PPD right there. Suckers. Oh man, look, it's a digital person. It's DigiDude. Hi DigiDude. Very digital.